This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Glad to have you with us in Athens, Ohio. Eaton Stadium, home to the Ohio Bobcats. As we'll see a squad from the back, the UMass Minutemen. Squaring off with another team from the back, the Ohio Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Bobcats will put toe to leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So UMass offense will have the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Jordan. Bring in the heat. Got a man, it's Harden. Quick step and go. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. Lost to throw again. That's caught. It's Griffin. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
On third and long, trying to convert through the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Well, we knew this offense wanted to be aggressive in this game plan, and they're doing it right away in the first series, taking a shot down the field. They got the look they wanted, and what a great throw by the quarterback.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He makes a grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. The Minutemen were pinned deep in their own territory, but now they've got a little breathing room. It's complete to the left. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UMass.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Ohio's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Caught, close to the marker, it's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Touchdown, Bobcats. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. Taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. They'll try to pop the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. UMass comes to the line, facing 2nd and short. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anderson. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Might be looking to run. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the 1st down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, UMass. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Dropping back, it's Navarro. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Hendricks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Hendricks. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll run it from the gun. And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. And now on third down, shadow of their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. To the air, it's Jordan. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. UMass will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this.
Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Minutemen. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Leaves it with the back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. He'll pull it down and run. Got the first down. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man downfield. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the 1st quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Looking left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll run the sneak for it. And the Bobcats have this offense rolling. They try to pop a run on the draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Grab behind the line. It's Bruno. He'll get it down to the 31, and that's where he goes out of bounds. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A strike downfield. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to barge in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. The sneak scores it.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UMass offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hardy.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
On the run, it's Griffin. Finds some fresh air. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Anderson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
UMass 24, Ohio 14.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Pearson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. With jet sweep pass. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Grabbed in the middle, it's Gossett. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Runs through the tackle. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
2nd down coming up.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And I'm not going to argue if this production keeps up as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. The short hands, it's Gossett. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. On third down, he drops the throw. He's going to run it. At the 45, on his way. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
That time the defense was in man coverage. There was nobody watching the quarterback, so when he took off to scramble, nobody home to make a tackle right away, and he shows you the athleticism, he shows you the speed, and also shows you great decision-making that time, deciding to tuck and run for a huge play on the ground.
He'll do it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Bobcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hendricks. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Looking for the touchdown on third and goal. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Down to a one-possession game, 24-17. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll go to the ground. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on second and short. Back to pass, it's Jordan. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. UMass getting set to snap it on first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Still on his feet at the 45. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
On the move, it's Griffin. He's going to lose a yard on that one. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Let's send the tight end in motion. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. There's the pressure. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Bruno. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with him. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Working on the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
Well, there's a great example of the receiver working back to his quarterback on the curl route against man coverage. He drives back towards the football, makes the catch, and gets the 1st down.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Makes the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. UMass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Harding. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Got it. It's Gibson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
Ohio, 17.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
To the air. It's Navarro. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Caught over the middle. It's Harding.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Harding. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Jordan. Here's a hit. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. What a disappointment. No good. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. bad miss by the kicker.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That's reeled in. It's Harris. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Gossett. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Direct snap. Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Splits the uprights right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UMass offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's open on the right. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this. Looking for the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Minutemen! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, the ground game. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Quick strike complete. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Hits the afterburner. Touchdown, Ohio! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The short hands, it's Gibson. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. That last completion sets him up on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Jordan. He's got the tight end. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Athens, Ohio, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
Second half just about to get started, and UMass will kick it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Dropping back, it's Navarro. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense set on first down. They go to the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Jordan. Wide open downfield.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great time. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Harding. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. It's a draw. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, this dude's flown by 200, flown by 300, and now thrown by 400. Almost 450 yards in the ball game. This dude has been on point.
The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
The UMass offense returns to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Back to pass, it's Jordan. Under fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Atkins. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll go to the sneak.
I mean, the QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. And without that spin move, I'm not sure he would have gone very far at all, but a solid pickup on the play. The give to the tailback. Looks as if he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down, UMass. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. UMass to the line facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Looking for a huge play. Hits him in stride at the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on 1st and goal. He's trying to get it in. And they save the touchdown, getting him out of bounds at the 4-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UMass.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Unloads to the right. Hits the open man. Turning on the Jets. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle, working that left side. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Wants to throw, it's Navarro. Pressure coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down. Scores on the sneak.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. He wants to throw it. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Give to the back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. UMass has a long, long way to go here on 3rd down. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. To throw, it's Navarro. Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Harris. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
The Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The UMass offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Caught over the middle, it's Anderson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Hardy. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Oh, better look out!
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And this QB's put up a lot of numbers today and had a lot of success, but man, he makes his first mistake. And this defense, they finally capitalize. They get the big turnover and stop.
Yeah, they needed something to go their way finally against the pass, and they get it right there. Now, if you're this quarterback, you got to turn the page quickly. Obviously, they're not going to stop throwing the football. They've had tons of success with this game tonight so far. He's going to be able to have to bounce back from that interception.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. There he goes. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
And that one is why offenses are hungry for big, big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st down from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Navarro. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Ohio! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. He's looking to pass. And the sticky fingers allow them to grab the 2-point conversion. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to try to get it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got a little space. QB got it himself. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Griffin. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Not the day that this kid was hoping to have here. After that miss, he's now only 2 for 5. He's cost his team 9 points already.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Williams. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Keeps it himself and gets to first. He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gossett. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try it over the left side. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Bobcats are facing 3rd and inches. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. To the air, it's Jordan. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his 2nd pick thrown in this game.
Takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gossett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got a man. It's Gossett. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The UMass offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Throwing right. He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Looking for a gap. It's Griffin. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Catch in the middle, it's Hendricks. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gossett. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Bobcats are rolling down the field. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Finds his man, it's Hendricks. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pocket breaking down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Here comes the heat. Finds his man. It's Anderson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the...
Turning it on!
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
UMass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Running into the open space. Get all you can, then get down with the slide. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
Off-play action on first down. Fires to the right. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. UMass getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. There's the pressure. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with an L.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Quickly to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st himself. Breaks into the open. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Back to pass, it's Navarro. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now on 3rd down after that run. He's looking downfield to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Kick is in the air. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The UMass offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Caught over the middle. It's Harding. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to get it through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. UMass quickly back to the line. So going for it on fourth down is one thing. Quite another to say we're going to run it for a couple.
Yeah, that's impressive because that was a long 2 yards. And I think there are a lot of coaching staffs out there that would have probably tried to throw it or get their quarterback on the perimeter or give him a run-pass option. But not this offense. They believe in their guys up front to get down in a three-point stance and drive off the ball, and it works out.
This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Here's a heat. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Complete out of the backfield. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Quick pass on the fly motion. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Bobcats have a lot of options on second and inches. They'll test the right side. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.